Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, and happy Monday. How are y'all doing today? Hope everyone can hear me all right, see me all right. It's a pretty chill Monday. Oh, I'm gonna ask you not to share your camera there. All right. Cool. Been having a pretty smoggy day here in Quebec, but we're doing okay. We've got our air filters, got our fans, and we're just gonna power right through it and hopefully distract ourselves with some art. This week's art challenge is robes, and we've already got a few cool entries so far. Let me actually go over here and pop open the new weekly art challenge showcase, and I will drop that in the chats as well here in just a moment. And just grab that link and drop it here so everybody can come check out all the awesome art that's been made so far. There's one more robe entry that's not quite in yet, and that was somebody made a cool blue kind of a flowy robe cape combo thing. It was pretty nice. Let me see if I can run over and see what I will be using as the base of my inspiration. I hope the DMM doesn't mind if I take a little bit of this awesome idea that you have here with Prince. I'm sorry, I have to get this right. Prince Cornelius Zaffer de La Fontaine IV. Alright, I'm giving a thumbs up. I think I got it right. This one's very cool. This is I think very similar to the cape that exists in Social. It is using a couple of segment scripts and a little bit of wibbly wobbliness that we will be also doing for our idea here in a moment. But if y'all want to come and check that out, this game this guy exists in his own game, has his own castle and everything, and it's right over here. And just take the portal right over. It is the exact cape from Hub World Reskin. Aha! I knew it. I didn't know it, but I was guessing. Alright. So, to do what I'm thinking we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and set up the script so that the cape behaves. And then we're going to start having some fun with particles. This is the theory. Because I don't know about y'all, but my wrists are hurting a little bit today. So I'm going to put the drawing pin down and get the particle brain going. This is what we're going to do. Let's just make a game here and hop right on in. There's always some way we can get artful. Wrists or no wrists. Alright. We have no entities thus far. We're just going to grab a placeholder object and gonna make it behave as we want. And I think this will do as well as any. With a 20 by 20 block of nothing. And this should do. We're not even going to need the block. We're just going to turn that right off. And let's get the collision off. You don't need that. Let's see. We can go ahead and drop a particle on it. Just to start establishing the idea, so we have something to look at while we're working on it. Let's go ahead and get some colors going. I think I have a palette I'll be drawing from. I just gotta find out where I put it. There it is. If you can't tell, I'm feeling like it should be a colorful day. Like So the theme of the month is royals, right? And I think there was like a Lorde song like royals, you know, that one. And I saw that with like a look in drag, and I was like, it clicked. That's what it is. That's what my robe submission is gonna be. That's gonna be, you know, royal robes, but like pride colors. Just as we're like wrapping up Pride Month here. See if I can get this idea on paper. Yes. Hey, Azurgling. How's it going? I'm just talking about my idea more than I'm actually doing my idea, so I'm gonna try to get some of this idea on paper before I keep talking about it. Let's turn off the gravity. We don't need that. I basically just want strips of color going in a straight line. Blood fountain. No, no blood fountain. It's strawberry jam. Don't need velocity spread. Nice solid line here. Probably don't even need this many particles. See a little bit of skips. You could probably fix that with some velocity change. 30. Kind of has this little flicker at the top. I wonder if that's gonna look good. Maybe it will. You get ketchup, and you get ketchup. Everybody gets ketchup. Yes. Yeah, Zergling, hope you had a nice chill weekend. I definitely did. I got full of Pteropida over at a family member's house, and some Pastizio. Working on my Greek. Let me see if I can get this to flow in the other direction instead of pointing the object in the other direction, because where this spawns from is going to be pointing downwards as it hangs off of our back. That's what I want to have happen at least. But how I do that is totally up for grabs. There we go. That'll do. Just 180 on the X, easy peasy. Wonder if I'll be able to actually grab that tent cube again. So let me go ahead and give that a better name. And say cape or a royal robe segment 1. That way I can keep finding it. I have to update the list. I'm just gonna click off and click back on. There it is. That way I can always find my way back to it. Now let's get this kind of into the position and scale. I'm just gonna loosey-goosey kind of eyeball this onto our avatar, just to make sure that I have the right sort of length. As you can tell, it's already way into the ground, and we don't need it to go that long. I can agree with having more weekend. We're going to treat this one as if it's like Sunday 2.0. Just for this couple of hours, it's Sunday 2.0. We're just making some chill art. No pressure. Just particles. Let me try to trim up that lifetime. That should, yeah, there we go. That brings it in a little bit. Velocity could probably still come down a little bit more. I think that's about the length. Yeah, and then we'll have another segment here, and then another little bit here. Perfect, perfect. Sunday 2.0, like saying I'm 18 for the 12th time. I refuse to try to feel any older than at least 20 to 25. I think at 25 I was like, I'm gonna stop acting my age. Because I'm tired of it. Being an adult is no fun. Making art and playing video games is great. Let's keep doing that. we've got one section ready to go, so I'm gonna just copy that over, paste it as a new one, and just, oh, what palette was it? 9. We gotta remember that, 9. We'll be revisiting that for a few times. And now we can just start offsetting our little section here. And paste as new. Palette number 9. There we go. And more offsets. Whoa, not like that. Not that one. There we go. You're spreading yourself thin? Oh no! Cleaning up optimizer. Acceptable to publish on GitHub or something. Otherwise want to have fun doing some game jams. Oh, it is the season of good game jams. Not spoiling anything, I think, by saying I've been looking at a list of some cool looking jams. And it's just like, if you go on itch.io and look at that calendar, there's just an endless ocean of choice for what kind of jam you want to do. So I can't wait to see what you make if you do it. Let me know what you make. Let's see, what was I doing? Copy this over. It's gonna make the 4th color here. 3, 4. Coming along. Hopefully, before we pop the scripts on, maybe we should just make duplicates of this so we don't have to keep copying out the particle trees and recoloring them. Oh, you're in the same boat. You got 5 DBB projects you don't have the energy to work on. Oh no! Oh, I remember Untitled Block Game. I want to see that done. That was really cool. Go over to 9 here and grab our blue. Oh, hey, Neoshard. Welcome. We're just making a particle robes. I keep grabbing this slider, I swear. There we go. Grab the blue here, and move it right over. Oh, I think maybe we're running out of backspace. Okay. This will just mean changing the size of these particle strings here. That's what I think is going to happen. We're hard blocked by UI stuff, can't make and upgrade the shop. There are lots of other things you work on. Oh, hello. I hear someone. Okay. Let's go ahead and change this particle size. Something a little bit smaller. Or, wait, hold on. Wait. It's gonna remember the size of the object. I'll just shrink the object. Why would I go into every single particle? Oh, okay, I guess, well, I'm still gonna have to, a little bit, change these particle sizes. Oh, we almost got out of doing more. But that's alright. Let's try 3. I think 3 might be the magic number here. I would copy it over, but I don't want to have to pick my colors again. that's all. There we go. And out. And now we can just change that offset a little bit. Not with this one. This one's the base object. It may actually have to be offset because we're not actually standing in the middle of this origin point here. Let's just slide it over and just okay, never mind. I was going to put my character in a T-pose here for a minute, but I don't want to have to go through that many more clicks to do it. This would help me just with eyeballing what it is I'm trying to do here. That's fine. Can you say that about UI? I was working on a UI. Live and love 2D. I was trying to see if I could replicate a Windows 95 feel. Oh, I missed that aesthetic. Oh, I missed the look of, like, wait. No, I think I'm thinking of Windows 98. That's the one I might be more nostalgic for. How much visual difference was there between the two anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna have to inch probably by 3.5. There we go. Scooching these colors in. Negative 0.5. There we go. So every other color is going to have to be done on the half point. Which is no big deal. Now I'm like, oh, one more time? I'm going to click that again. There we are. There we are. Now we're all caught up. Ah yes, the classic single color beveled and embosses buttons. It was a classic, like, in... I don't think I'm wrong on this. I miss the ability to just reskin my stuff. Like, every iteration of, like, these OSs that come out, they get more and more constricting as to the amount of personalization you have in your own UI. As to them, I don't think they can wrap their head around. You don't want everything to be just light mode, dark mode? No, sometimes I want, you know, like we're looking at here, I just want rainbows. I want that custom mouse clicker with the glitter hanging off of it. It's shaped like a unicorn or something. Or like the Sailor Moon wand. I think I had that for a minute. I had a Sailor Moon wand mouse. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Probably put this 5.5 here. That's kind of cool. We have our rainbow particles. Now let's see if I can't get them to... Oh, that's a good point actually, seeing that spawn in and have to fill back up. Okay. That brings up an important point. I'm probably going to need the particle prewarm script. But here's the thing, is it going to work for all of them? Alright, okay. That's fine. I wonder if I can get it to just increase the spawn rate. Let's try that out on at least one strand here real quick and see if that'll help me. Not really. Get around that. Okay. Oof. Nope. No luck. Well, okay, hold on. But what if it's like 500? Or... Nope, that wasn't it either. That's okay. Go ahead here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm just seeing the Discord chat here. Never played Diamond Wars on full volume. Yeah, when you first join the lobby and Preston is some very enthusiastic dialogue for you. He is just happy you're there in the Diamond Wars hub. And wants your entire volume bar to know about it. But that's what you need. You need to, like, just wakes you all the way up and gets you ready for your game. Okay. I'm gonna try to link this object to slot here in a second. Once I make my copy. Once I fix my copy and then I make it. Is that our spawn rate? 20? Yeah, 20. Okay, cool. And that pulled to the side for now. And here we're going to look for a link object to slot. Okay, I'm probably going to have to jump into a different mode to be able to do this. Alright. Oh, hey Rodrigo, welcome to the YouTube chat. We're currently streaming to Discord, Twitch, and YouTube, just making our art challenge, and today's prompt is making robes, and I thought why not make this kind of robe out of sections of rainbow particles, and we're going to try to make that work. It's going to be our entry. This guy's probably going to save that like that just in case then. Rainbow robes. Oh hey, it's pizza time for Neo Shard. Hope you enjoy. And Night Girl, I hope you get your tongue unstuck from the ice there. It's always uncomfortable. Let's see, what was it named? Segment. Robe segment. And now I can do some cool fun stuff. I mean, isn't there's the template toy that has it on it, right? That has the link to slot thing. Let me allow myself to get a little distracted here for a sec, because I feel like that's how I did all the goggles for a weekly art challenge. And it was this one. Just generic cosmetic. Okey-dokey. I wonder if this will work if I just use DBB generic cosmetic to get it to go, because I want people to be able to do this too. I'm gonna try that. Don't know if it'll work. I'm just gonna copy it right over. And this one's, you know, it's going to link to, was it spine? Is that bones in it? I'm gonna say it's spine. Like spine 1, 2, or 3. But we're gonna see if that even works at all. And just to get that to actually work as a wearable kind of thing, so that when you run through and collide on it, pick it right up. Oh, I'm probably gonna need to pop camera ignore on you, huh? Oh, trigger. We want a sphere, trigger, collision. And no bueno. Okay. Chest? Chest. Let me try something here. Also a no. That's okay. And just because this was working as this before, let me make sure it's not secretly still working, just not. Okay. Okie dokie. So we will probably have to do the link object to slot, and that's okay. In that case, we don't really need this, do we? You can feel summer all the way over there. Man, it is definitely summer here. They've changed our windows, so I have like no way to plug in my air conditioner. So trust me, I am feeling the summer heat as well. Let's all grab some ice cream, and we're all gonna just keep the curtains drawn. We're gonna put the fan on and try to stay cool. Put on your best cool shades. What am I looking for? Probably not this one. Cassette. And we're going to write that to the player, I think. And that's going to be just how even though. What? Okay. It's really over. Now I'm feeling. I don't think I understand you, Nia Shard. That's okay. Night girl, I hope you and your brother can get through the summer heat. Okay. That's okay. Let's try this again. Hey, we're one step closer. It's on the model. It's on the model exactly where it needs to be. Kinda. Alright, step 1 complete. Let's save it. Save it as that. In case I mess something up here in a minute. I'll rotate this probably 90 on the Y here. And scooch it. No, not that way. Up into the area I want. Alright, alright. And since we've left ourselves this nice neat little gap here, even though it's kind of bigger than our model, what I think we can do is just squish that down a little bit. Just a little bit. Are you the only one who will wear your fleece jacket in the summer? And sweatpants? You know, I admire that you can do that. Always wearing a hoodie? Yep. Yep, yep. Okay, let's see if that goes. Perfect, perfect. You know, if I wanted to be extra, I would probably put another couple of little particle trails here, like where it's connecting to the back, like where it hooks on. Maybe with the extension of yellow or purple, and just have it go in the like X direction instead. That's just a thought for later. We're going to add that to the list of things that we might do to this. Okay, what's the next thing we want to really do here? I think it was the fish parts. That sentence makes no sense without context, but like in the social hub there are these fish. If you go fishing, you'll see that they can wiggle around, and there's like a little bit of spring in the motion, and they can kind of turn left and turn right. Oh, if you watched Ashley's stream in Halloween, I think she made some fish with the fish segment where it just sort of like wiggles its tail, and we kind of want to use that to spawn a segment, and then in that segment we'll have a templated version of the same thing that we got here, and that's basically it. That's the whole cape, I believe. So I'm gonna make another little copy of this here. And robe segment 2. Let me go ahead and say like at segment 1. This one here. I'm gonna rename it to something else. Starter or something. Just so I don't confuse myself here in a minute. Copy. And I'm just gonna disable that so I don't have multiple stacks of a thing in the same slot. Give this a refresh over here. So now this is our totally the first segment. I'm just gonna make a little template here. I'm gonna call this heat has no effect on Neo Shard. Oh no. What are we gonna name it? Pick our challenge. Royal Robe. I think this is going to be the parent part, so this can just be called the Royal Robe. Royal Rainbow Robe. Haha, nice. Okay. And let's go ahead and get our segment 2 and segment 3. Because we might make these like a little bit bigger on the way out. Like I might try to make this and this a little bigger. And then even a little bit bigger. And we might even increase the particle size. With that, just have it kind of fan outwards. We're fanning it outwards. Another thing that we could do, and we have the power to, is to use the particle line itself, and with just a little bit of gravity in one direction or the other, we can fan it out at this tail piece on segment 3 even further. That's what I'm thinking, at least. So let's go ahead and grab our fish segment spawner. I think this is it. That's the one, right? Cool, cool. And segment 2. Unlink this one. And a new one here. Royal Rainbow Road 2. This one's also gonna have fish segment on it because it needs to spawn piece 3. Let's give that a save. And this one, it doesn't need to spawn anything. It just needs to, you know, vibe, be what it is. But I still need it to be on a template. Wait. Royal Rainbow Robe. Neoshard is changing his mind. He's not affected by the cold. Drinks cold water after eating a pack of mints. Oh, that is so fresh. Here's something better. Have you ever eaten chips and salsa and then had like followed that with like a minty gum or anything like that? Because the fire plus the ice do not cancel out. It just increases everything. Zergling says mint and then orange juice. Whew. Brutal. That's a brutal combination. Yep. Yep. Oh, I lost my place. That just... It's just imagining mint and orange juice and got all turned around. Okay, you have your template. Royal Robe 3. Save that. Are you good? Okay, and you're good. Cool. And now you can spawn segment 2. Probably going to estimate down by 10 here. We won't know until we try it here in a second. There's the template. Save segment 2. Same deal. I'm gonna grab Royal Robe piece number 3. Negative 1. Should we say 10? So yeah, we'll try 10 again. Maybe 12 or something. I feel like it's gonna have to increase because the scale increased. And that might do the trick. That's the template. Alright. Ready for the moment of truth? Whoa, there's a bunch of things that just broke. But I mean, it's not that far off from what I want to have happen. We don't have the wiggle on it yet, but we do have the segment spawner, and the segments are correctly spawning. Now let's try to figure out what happened here. Player. Nice. This is it. This is what I wanted. That's it. That's the whole stream. Thank you for joining us. No, I'm just kidding. Something I'm realizing is that I may have to change the way it's linking up, because I want it to be a wearable thing without changing a player template, because people should wear the robe if they want to wear the robe, but not have to wear the robe. So I'm gonna try that again. Let me just disable that for now. This one should work, right? Paste as new. Okay. Link to chest. Turn collision. Sphere trigger. I don't know. I think that should work. Well, you tell me. Do you think it worked? What? Okay, so it turned the cube back on, but hey, it attached to a slot. So maybe these are not going to gel because I notice it's not actually spawning any particles up here in the cube with me. Ah, oh well. It may just have to be a player template change. But I'm also curious as to why it's like forgetting that the parent should be the player every time. But that's no big deal. Let's go ahead and give some swoosh into our particles. So I think that's what I need next. That's what's happening with the other two segments, I think. It doesn't need this. And push that to template there. And okay. Segment 3 also does not need to be linked to a slot. It just needs to be particles. Easy peasy. Now there's no more pink boxes. We don't like pink boxes. Oh man, there's so many emotions happening in the Discord chat. I have to keep up with what all these emojis are. You know, Shard is asking for help, but I don't think I can help you. I think I'm with DMM. You're on your own. Okie doke. Let's get the spring script, I think is what I'll need for the fish segments. And is that just called like segment? Social fishing fish segment. I think that's it. Alright. That looks good. Give it a push. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's not. Well, let's try here first. Because it might still be... Hey, there it is. It is doing something. It's just not working the axis I thought it would work on. Okay. Segment 2, we're just gonna have to lock a different axis, I think. Is it the Z that should be? Let's try this. I'm seeing it kind of do the swoosh in the direction that it should be a swooshin' in. So I think we're on the right track. Just a mild swoosh. There we go. Let me go ahead and commit this. Unlink me here. I don't think that's what's actually going to change this to working, is it? But we're going to try. Window layer. Because what I'm trying to find out is why it's not remembering that it should link to the player all the time. Like that. I want it to, as soon as you start the game, be all hooked up. Another thing I'm noticing is that it is swinging in the wrong direction. Kinda. So let's adjust that some. See if I can't get it to behave a little better. Let me try this one. Maybe this is the axis that it needs to be. You should always parent to player. Player 2. That's weird. So there is a player 1 in here somewhere, even though it's stopped. I guess. I'm not sure. Let's grab the segment. And let's tell it to hang out on this layer. Push that to template. You shouldn't have anything to push to template, so you should be good. Alright. Woohoo! Now we can test it out a little bit better. And it's kind of swooshing a little bit better. I'm kind of thinking if I just unlock the X and the Z on that segment, that might be all I need. Hey Ashley, welcome, welcome. There's a rainbow robe particle wearable that we're working on here. I'm just trying to figure it out as we go. We'll unlock both of these. I would touch the damping or on that, but I think every time I've tried to mess with it in the past, it has fought me at every opportunity. So I'm gonna turn to this last, and we're gonna just see if we can get it kind of swooshing in the directions we want first. Let's try. Go ahead and push this, and still kind of swooshing in the opposite direction. Around and around it goes. Now, why would you even... not even moving. Rest position. That could probably be changed. I don't think it should have to be, though. I'll just say 10 and try that. See if it makes any major visible difference here. Still swooshing side to side. I'm not quite swooshing as far outwards as I hope. What if I try... Almost one. This is a silly change. It may not be it. Nope, totally not it. I knew that. I knew that, but I had to do it anyway. We can get this copied over. Whatever change we make to one, we'll just make to the other. Just fine. Paste is new here. So far so good. And there we go. This is the main idea. It's kind of on board. Let me pull this segment a little closer to here, because there's this gap. I'm gonna fix that. Whoa, what's happening in chat? Need a water gun fighting game. Oh, that would be awesome. And it's the perfect season for it. Push that to the template. And I might start making the little sushi outward. Or add a little bit of extra particle-iness. Because there's like, we have the rainbow, but we don't have any glitter. And I feel like the situation calls for it. So let's get these to swoosh outwards. And then we will introduce more particles. I'm grabbing this one here. Oh, I may have to... Oh, but if I pause it, the particles will pause. Anyway, just so that I can stop moving. Just to stop moving for just a moment. Thank you. And I'll re-enable that here in a minute, if I remember to at least. It's going to be this one and this one are going to need to have that hint of gravity. Not this much, and definitely not in that direction. I'm going to try just... Nope, not that one either. This one. A little swoosh to the left and right. And Shard says the rocket launcher shall be a water balloon launcher. Alright. I think you should have different water based weapons for this game. Like, some people are going to want the water grenade launcher. I mean water balloon launcher. And some of them are going to want, you know, the classic water gun. Was it Nerf? No, Nerf is the Nerf darts. Where's the gravity? I'm going to turn that part off. Let's give it a little swoosh in the opposite direction. And let's do the purple and the orange too. What the heck? Gravity, not on the y-axis. Just a little bit there. And the orange should be right here. And I think that would be a 2 in value. And you know what? I know I was just going to make it swoosh to the left and right, but I kind of want to make it swoosh outwardly as well. Just because I can do that. Let's go ahead and point it all a little bit outwards. Here. Maybe just by like 5. And then I'll just copy that all the way across the board here. For every particle in the tree. So, gravity labeled. Gravity. And have to reset that Y on each of the ones that don't already have this. Gravity 0, 5. Say 0, 5. How many more we got? Just 3. Just 3 more left. Oh, there's so many emojis. Hey, DMM says it won't be difficult to implement. Hey, water balloon fight, or water gun fight, or I don't know, water weaponry of any kind. Okay, and there it is. That's, we got a nice little swoosh going on our tail particle. Give that a save. And let's run around for a second, see how it does. Okay, so the first thing I notice is that it's swooshing in the wrong direction. No! I have to add a negative to all of them. That's alright. I think I can just connect these two back up by adding the little curve outwards here, but I may also bring the spacing in between the tails here as well. DMM's gonna sweep with a water sniper. I feel like one of the water weapons could be like a radio and you call down a tactical water strike and it's just like a cloud shows up and starts raining on that area. I think that would be my weapon. What am I looking for? Segment 3, and we're just going to add a little negative number to the gravity of all of these, instead of turning them all the way around because then the colors won't line up. Going to... Wait, did I lose my place here? Yep, gravity velocity. There's so much that you can do with the particles that I get kind of lost looking at the amount of options. Okay. Let's push all of that. Wow, we're going to be scrolling for a while. Here's Yay, okay, okay. Now it's got a little swoosh. Love it, love it. Let me go into the Y. Oh, this because I want to push it just down probably by one more. Let me give this a save first. I can feel myself getting a lag spike. Wasn't there a game I was playing before that was just you are a cloud and you get to run around and rain on stuff? I think it was like Rain on Your Parade or something. I don't remember what it was called. I only tried it for a minute. It was fun. It was a cute little game. So link object to slot, probably set that to 14. And I'm going to collapse these trees here. And let's add glitter. It's nice little white sparkles trickling down the robe here. And it will be probably just on this one segment. I don't know. I don't know how, if I want it to follow each of the segments or not. First thing I know is I definitely don't need 2,500 particles. Almost ever. And let's see. Initial velocity is fine. I don't think you need that much spread. Probably 5 and 5. Like. So I also want to fan out the size of the emitter itself. I'm going to make this like this on the z-axis. Let's try to make it 5. A little bit wide. And get that direction going in the right way. Okay. Ooh, the MM says tomorrow he's making a Squib style script. You can send an event and SFX plays in a position relative to an entity. Nice. Nice. Oh, hello, Unicorn Gundam. Just now saw you in the chat. We're just working on rainbow robes for our weekly art challenge. Kind of there, kind of not yet. Don't need that much velocity, I think. Kind of adds a nice kind of sparkle. Maybe it doesn't need to be that big. What if it got bigger as it trailed outwards? Kind of cool, kind of not. Needed. I think if it fades out neatly, it won't be so necessary. And I kind of wanted to just kind of trickle here and there, so I don't even think that I actually need it to have any velocity. I'm gonna kick it down to 5 for now. And let's start thinning out some of this. We don't need this many if it's not moving that much. That's kind of nice. Maybe I will copy it from segment to segment, and then I'll just have the opacity shift between the 3 segments. That's an option, because I kind of like the speed of this kind of trickling downwards there. Okay, that's what we're gonna try. Copy this one, and once the game is stopped, I'm just making sure I'm pushing the right things to that template. template 2. Go over here and paste this one as well. This one's going to be like 0.8 and then end at like 0.5. Push that to template. And then on segment 3, we'll start at 0.5 and move down to like point nothing. Push that to template. And let's see how it looks. Hey, all right. Got a little bit of a glitter robe. I could probably fan out the x-axis on particle tree number 3. Thanks, Unicorn Gundam. Let's try to get it to match up here. Make sure I have the right one selected. Oh, I don't think I turned that. Yeah, I didn't turn that part back on. I'll have to do that here in a second. This one, let's give you more of a spread, I think, on the X here. Nope. That's probably not it. There it is. Alrighty. And oh yeah, we have to turn this part back on. Push that to template 2. And I'm gonna make one more change over here to segment 1. I'm gonna add little particles where it like hooks onto the body. That's weird. I might have to refresh the page here because I can't seem to fly camera at the moment. Or I can't click. Okay. It's, I think, my browser. That's very strange. I'm wondering if I'm lagging over on StreamYard. Seems okay over there. Hey, thanks, Maze over on YouTube. We're just working on our little rainbow robe here. I think I got my control back. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Got a little swooshy swooshin'. Not too much. I think it should kick away from the body more from segment 2. I wonder if I decrease the strength of it. That like number 42 that's on there. Maybe that'll help, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I can't get distracted. I was trying to make the little sections where it'll hang on to the player. There we go, now I can get my camera back. Cool beans. So, the yellow one. I'm gonna copy that color real quick. Make a new particle tree. It's gonna be yellow. Doesn't need to have this many particles for sure. Doesn't need to spread out at all. And it doesn't need to go very fast. Okay, what direction are you trying to point? Because I don't think it's the one I'm hoping for. This one, and I'm gonna stop angling the camera that way for a second because it looked a little funny. Initial direction is fine. It's the gravity, that's what's happening. There we go. I wanted that thing to be in a straight line so that I can hook it around the shoulder. Offset that over here. And what if it's just like 2 in speed? And it hangs around like that. You know, it has a little shoulder strap. Copy that. And hopefully is the last one. This one's going to be the magenta. Or purple. I'm just going to offset it over here. And I think that's it. I wonder what else we could do to really up the game that we have with this. Oh, have a good one, Unicorn Gundam. Thank you for joining us. Oh, he's already left. Okay, just missed that message. Push this to template. And now let's see if I can't get the player to actually have it and permanently have it as their attachable. I think that's the only thing left to figure out why that's not working. That's what I want to have happen. It doesn't even seem to remember that change happening here. So I can't like push it to template and make it do that? Because if I stop and start it, it's going to forget. And then it's back to square one, really. I think I just need a way for it to be equipable. As link object, the slot works if a thing is already there. Oh, I think I spotted someone working on their Chromatic Aberration Weekly Scripting Challenge. I wonder what they're gonna make. I wonder if they've already made it. I haven't checked on the scripting channel today. Let's see, you have... to have some way to link this cosmetic, label hat, template 1 hat worn, no effects. Worn, so let me check in on that. This one. Melon hat. You are set to link object to slot and currently set to no parent. So in this case that's working. And then I guess the DBB cosmetic just makes that script switch to player. That's what I'm gonna hope is happening. If I copy this over to, like, let me get a rainbow object I've made. I'll say it's a box trigger and it has this on it. DBB cosmetic. Paste as new. I'll switch that template for our template, which should work. Oh, Chacopac says I did make it, but it's pretty simple. Oh, I want to check it out. Is it cool if I go check it out? If it's in the scripting channel, I'll take a look. Because I think my brain needs a... Bleh, my brain needs a break for a sec. Hey, nice. Alright, alright, alright. Let's get chromatic. Whoa! Oh, it's like I'm made of foil. This is my foil card version. It's very rare. That's so cool though. There's some, like, I wonder how that's happening. Oh, maybe one of the versions that's layered on top of me isn't quite catching all the way up. But man, that is such a cool color effect. I'm gonna have to put a heart on this and remember, because if I ever want to recreate some of them into the Spider-Verse scenes in like Dot Big Bang, this is totally gonna be useful for something like that. Or if you want to make like, make it look like you're in a TV, but the TV is an old TV, and you want to just sort of separate the, yeah, you know, chromatic aberration. Perfect for that. That's awesome. Okay. What was I doing? Royal Robe. It's going to have its link object to slot on with the chest active, and that's gonna be it, I think, for you. And you are set to select that. Sure, it can be a hat if it wants to be a hat. I don't know. Hey, yes, it did the thing. Okay, sorry, player 2, you're out of here. Nice. I love it when a plan comes together that I totally had in mind before I started this adventure. Yay, we made it! Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have some time. What if we went, like, and made more? Because, like, all of the robe entries are, like, the robe, but I think when I think of robes, it's not just the cape part, right? So what if I had, like, a swooshy skirt? I think I need to make, like, a little skirt trail, but also I want to just dress up for this really quick. Oh, my avatar's gonna break, but I'm gonna fix it. It's okay. I'll probably reveal a bit of the magic of how this gets fixed. Customize my avatar. I'm just going to look the part for this with the accessory. And the arms. Wow, okay. This is my new look. I'll hop over here for a second. Okay, admin. Little objects. To mine and edit this. And here we are. So what's basically happening is when you have custom avatar pieces currently and you change them, it's making extras or attaching them as extras. I just need to go in and remove all the extra stuff that we don't need. Our legs. No. Avatar chest? No. That's a bit of a strange fit with my custom body, but I think that's what I want. So we're just dressing the part. And now I'm gonna refresh. And don my color cape here. Nice, nice. And maybe I'll make a skirt object. And then it will have like a little bit of a trail. I think that might be what I do here. So let's try that. I'm gonna use my avatar and run some experiments. Let me refresh that real quick. It's looking a little silly. There we go. Let's make a new voxel object. Or wait, I think I have a skirt object. I'll just remix. I'm just going to save as. And let's make it colorful. Move that mirror over just by one. What do I want to do these colors? Let's go ahead and get it all to be nice and just blank canvas to start with. And I'm going to drop a couple of colors down that'll change the paint out later on. Because they can't both be red. One's going to be red and the other's going to be the other. Maybe I could do it in threes. Yeah. Turn that off, grab our yellow. It should just be as easy as dropping that color on and painting out the rest here. Got 3 more colors to have to fill the space with. It might be okay though. Nope, not quite. grab those. It's a little better. A little bit better. I have to bring this up so that these can kind of come in towards the middle a little more. Kind of like that. And maybe now this should push to the red here. And then you would be like that. How do I want to do this? I wonder if I just did it vertically. I mean horizontally. Like, it would be infinitely easier to just paint it this way because it would be the same colors all the way around. But then it wouldn't line up exactly with the stripes we have elsewhere. That might be what I do, just for simplicity's sake and for time. That's okay. Grab these colors one by one, just painting a little stripe. Some of these I can probably stretch out into twos, where it gets kind of further up on the hip, you know? Let's bring these colors all the way around. And oh, Night Girl, did you have a question or anything you wanted to know? Happy to answer it here in the chat for you if you'd like. Okay, so we've got our rainbow skirt. And yeah, it's totally a different one, I think, now, so just going to save that as is. And I have some leggings I can just reskin, I think. The leg and the lower leg. And let's save this as something else. I'm just gonna grab this color here. Maybe it's a darker kind of. I own that object, I think, don't I? Or is it named Pride Pieces? There it is. What is that color? Paste that over. Okay. Nightgirl asks if there's something you added but you don't know what to add. Add something that was a mistake, what would you do? Alright, let me reread this for a second. If you added something but you don't know what to add, and you add something that was a mistake, you would just press Ctrl Z, I believe. I'm not quite sure I understand the question, but if you want to explain what it is that you're trying to do or how you got stuck, then I can probably help a little bit more with that. Lower leg, and yeah, you're already saved. I'll grab the leggings here. Leg, stitching upper leg left. Yeah, I think that's the one that I'll need next. Edit. I'm just going to call this one Rainbow. And save it as. Left, upper leg right, and we're just going to do the same thing over here. Paste that color in. Swam out that far in Hub World. Nice! So glad you're enjoying the new swimming mechanics and taking your rainbow pet with you. It matches the theme of the day. The perfect weather for a swim. What was I doing? Statue legging. We're gonna call it Rainbow. And save it as new. And I think that's almost all we need. We have this. We have here and here. Oh yeah, the feet. I'm gonna have to have like a cool heel, I think. Do I have like a foot that is close enough to that shape that I'm thinking of? I've made a lot of boots, it looks like. Let's just take this. Save it as new. Heel flip. And I'm going to copy that color right in, and the reason that it has to be upside down is because the origin point is starting from here and the bone moves outwards and away from that, so I do have to kind of work upside down, or I can just do this and then put it back when I'm done. Move that mirror into some nicer place here. There we go. I'm gonna give this a nice tall heel. Let's try like that. Something kind of like that at least. And let's bring the heel in. It's not a boot. It's a kind of stiletto that I have in mind. Maybe it could come further in from here though. Something kind of like that. go ahead and remove the rest of the work bootness of the shape here. And maybe we can round these edges a little bit more, maybe bring it in a little. This is one of those shapes you can fuss with almost infinitely. I think I kind of got what I want from the shape here. Kind of comes out a little too far though. It's a little better. Try by one more. Still a little better. There, I think that's a good heel lift. See you, Night Girl. Hope you have a good time shopping with your mom. Have an excellent rest of your Monday. Thanks for hanging out. And now I can probably add a little bit of feather to match it. Okay, now I can just go upwards, and maybe I'll extrude out by one. I'm not sure if this is the look that I'll really want, because it might it might be a little silly. But we'll try it, just to see how we like it. If not, maybe I'll just take the feathers off. That seems to do quite okay. Let's pull that back into place here. Excellent. It's already saved. I'm just going to go into skeletal attachments here, which is something I'll have to do probably off camera for a second. And I can show you how we kind of get those into position. Is it Pride? No. Just look for the skirt attachments that I've got. And let's save that as new. Skirt. Going to jump into an edit link there. And there it is. Most of the time when I'm making an outfit, I use outfits that are already there, so I don't have to scale everything from nothing. Now all I have to do is change out some of the objects. Oh, that's right. There's a little like hip belt that we'll have to get to. That's okay. And upper leg left, upper leg left, upper leg right, upper leg right, and the same for the lower pieces. Let's get the feet to match up. They might need a little bit of adjusting because we really changed their scale a little bit. See that? Yeah, just needs to be pushed around a little. think the heel itself could be the rainbow colors. Like, it doesn't need the extra feather things to really match up. It could just be. I think the scale X could probably come in. I'm gonna try to just do scale 0.3. Push it forward a little bit. There. Yes. If I had like infinite time, I would love to do custom everything, but this is what you're seeing right now is the reason why that we have to do only custom heads. This takes a little bit of time. It adds up. Let's go 0.3, 0.3. I guess -1 and -5 that matter here. That should be the scale that we need, and now as soon as we edit that voxel object, that'll be good to go. Save that. Switch this for, oh, that needs to not be there. Let's save that like that. There we go. No, it's better. And I'll switch that chest out for something we already have in the chest department. That's something that will match what we're trying to do. That's it. That's it. Ah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so here's the plan. In these few minutes, we're gonna change the heels. We're gonna add a nice, fashionable belt. We'll have the full ensemble. I feel royal already. Yay! Okay. Thanks, Ashley. Okay. I think we can just copy and paint this all the way down. I don't even need to rotate the foot. We know what it is. We know what it looks like. We're all good on that front. Just painting the heel out there. And yeah, I think I am just gonna drop the feathered look for that part. Maybe I can make it just, I don't know, what do you think? Should it be like a ankle boot kind of approach, or should it just have like a little bit more boot up here? High heels, yes, but like 8-inch heels. I don't think we have enough voxels to curve to get the 8-inch heel arch. Not that I wouldn't try. For the top of the heel, I think maybe just taper it to a little point here, like that. You know, kind of sorta. Like it's a crown, but it's also a heel. And then we'll bring this up like that. Cool. Now we can start spreading these colors out, I think. Because this heel color should probably go all the way back here. All the way back. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and get that to wrap all the way around. If that gets to be that wide, this should probably take up this side. And then I'll spread this one so that it takes about this much. Cool beans. Now we'll just do the same for the other side. Great. All the way to there. Wait, okay, it touches this part of the turn, but stays too away from that part. Okay. Like that. Yeah, but it should be like this. There we go. DMM, you're already fashionable. You're iconic. You see that blue hood? You know exactly who it is. I wish I inverted these colors so that the pink and the purple would be facing the front a little bit more here. But I guess it does kind of match the heel nicely. So maybe I should just leave that. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for now. And let's go ahead and try it out. See how this looks. Alright, we can't forget the belt. So this is saved. Just gonna refresh it here. Tee up. Nice. Nice. That worked out pretty nice, I think. Okay, now we just need the belt. I think I have one. I do have one. Why am I like I think I totally do. Let's go in here. I'm just gonna edit this, and it's gonna be rainbow belt waist. Make sure I go ahead and save it as so I don't get confused here in a bit. I hope y'all didn't hear that sneeze just now. Oh, that shook me. Okay. Nice little belt loop here. This bright color. And I think that's kind of all that it should be, because it needs to separate these two. If it's just solid rainbow repeating all the way down, there's nothing to really break that shape apart. So having this just be purple is, I think, what I'm going to try. There we go. And then I can just switch that part out. There you are. Ta-da! The bright white does kind of misbehave a little. Okay. Change of plan. I'm going to go with a darker color here, and we're going to take the white, and we're going to lean this into kind of a sparkle color. And let's just make a few sparkles. Needs more sequins. Maybe some of them are more saturated. Go. That's some amount of sequins going on. Maybe you can get a couple more super saturated-y looking ones. I think the shape is carrying too far. Yes, DMM, that is the perfect gift. Or not gift, gif of just, yeah. Yep, needs more sparkle. I do think I need to break the shapes up a little bit more here. So I'm just going to nip a few of those back down. Let's see how this does. Give it a save. That's also a good gift, Neo Shard. Shiny! Oh, I forgot to change that to the right skirt category. Ta-da! And chest, I will change to our rainbow chest here. And there you have it. This is it. These are our royal robes. Let's go ahead and put it with the cape. Okay, we're not going to lose any changes. I'm just going to refresh the page. And land on the dance floor and spring out the robes. Ah, perfect. And there you go. Thank y'all for joining us today. I think we just about did it. And I hope y'all have an artful rest of your Monday. And hey, a happy Pride Month. My cape is swooshing like crazy now. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Happy Pride. Happy Monday. And I can't wait to see y'all again next time. Have a good one.